brown dads in the zone. From the land of the maple where the cold winds are blown. Punjabi roots with a Canadian tone. We built this life now, the stories are our throne. From buttered chicken plates to poutine on the side. Mixing cultures like beats, man, it's how we collide. Old school wisdom with the new school vibe. Brown dads on the mic, watch the worlds collide. Three brown dads and we keeping it real. With laughs and some lessons in the cultural feel. Grab a chair, take a seat, let's break the seal. This is the podcast you never knew you need to heal.
What do you call the bald Punjabi guy? Iqbal.
Yeah. If he's bald, is he really, is he balding?
Was Homer bald?
I don't think Homer was bald. I think Homer was balding.
He had
the little zigzag.
He had the M and the...
No, he had the zigzag around the edge, right? Around the crown of his head.
The M for Matt.
Yeah, Matt Groening. But
what's that called? Cul-de-sac?
Yeah, he had a cul-de-sac. But then he was like, his hair was thinning at the top. That's what those two strands were.
The cul-de-sac is the Hulk Hogan look?
I think so.
Okay. Yeah, that's the
Hulk. It wraps around your head.
Finger. Yeah.
The Mr. Handsome look.
Mr. Handsome.
He was handsome?
No, Mr. Handsome was our principal at Saka.
His name was Mr. Handsome?
Mr. Hansen, like the band.
Like Jim Henson.
Yeah. Jim Henson.
No, it wasn't Henson. It was Hansen.
But
Hansen.
like that. Yeah.
But you said handsome. That's a little weird.
I mean, he might have been.
No, he was not handsome.
I don't look at those type of people like that. But
I can rate handsome. Arjun Rampal is handsome. Shashi Kapoor was handsome, but not Mr. Hansen. No.
Okay.
Yeah, not even close.
You're going Bollywood.
Yeah, you can't do Bollywood.
Yeah,
with,
Johnny Depp in Crybaby was handsome.
Okay.
I've never seen that.
Sean Connery in his prime was handsome.
Bond?
Yeah. Roger Moore as well.
Yeah.
Bret the Hitman Hart in the early 90s. He was a good looking guy.
Debatable.
What are you talking about? That's just anti-Canadian, man.
Debatable.
What, are you a Shawn Michaels guy?
Nope.
Okay, name a wrestler that was handsome. Gurdas Mann was handsome.
I can say okay to that.
And compare him to all the other Punjabi singers at that time.
I mean, okay, then so was Malkeet then.
Okay, no, I'm talking about early 80s because Malkeet comes in 86. Malkeet was good looking.
No, I mean, he was.
Welcome to the latest installment of Three Brown Dads. I'm Ramneek.
I'm Patwant.
Malkeet was a good looking, clean looking man. Yeah.
Well, yeah,
but I was talking about the guys in like 82 when Gurdas Mann debuted. I'm not talking about like later with the Englandi types.
Englandi types the up in naturally Englandi type karke, then they become handsome.
We met an Englandi type when we went to England in November, and Pat criticized his looks. He's like, yeah, that guy's got a big schnoz. And I'm like, wow, I wonder what Pat thinks about my nose.
Who? Who's he talking about?
This is just some guy with a big schnoz.
I don't even remember who. But
big schnoz? You said schnoz?
Yeah. I don't know. Did I say schnoz?
Yeah,
you said schnoz?
I might have, man. Yeah. I honestly, I need to bring those. We need to sit there and just talk about that.
Yeah.
That experience again.
I think he was just shocked by the enormity of it in person.
Yeah, I think. I mean, sometimes that's what she said.
Did you?
You know what this guy was doing? We got photos with Brimi Joel, right? Brimi Joel, legend, and we're on the train.
Oh, that's the guy with the big schnoz.
No, it wasn't Brimi Joel. It was someone else. It was another guy. But Brimi Joel was. Well, he wasn't on the train with us, but we weren't sitting next to each other on the train back to London. And all of a sudden, I get this message: "Is ding from Pat," and I look at it. It's just a close up of Bremi Joel's face from the photo the night before.
That is the creepiest groupie ever. He's just fucking behind a brick wall, taking pictures of this guy.
Was sitting on the train, and
he's not tall, is he? That guy. And is he a short guy?
He's not short, but he's a short guy. He's probably like 5'9", 5'10". I think.
That's short.
You think so?
Yeah.
I mean, that's average.
Yeah. Are you 5'9"? You're not 5'9".
No, I'm 5'11".
Yeah.
But I mean...
Was he taller than... I know I was taller than him. Was he taller than you or...
You know what? About photograph.
Check the photos. You know, he had Bring Me tattooed right on his hand.
Yeah, man. Yeah. I mean, it fits.
Yeah. He was nice to us.
Was he?
Yeah.
That's good.
He was ready for the photos right away.
Yeah, he was like, just right away, just boom, let's do this.
Is that him just being used to that, or he's just nice, generally nice? You,
I don't know.
genuinely
I'm not
nice.
too sure.
I think
have
he's
no
just
idea.
a nice guy, but I don't know, man. Like these guys are all default ready for photos, right? They're just like, as soon as you like go up to them and say hi, then you pull out your phone. They know exactly what they're about to get into. They're like, okay, pose for a picture, and this person will screw off. That's usually what they're thinking. But yeah, I don't know, just random photo right there.
That's a random photo right there.
Yeah, but
Was that when we were going to Buckingham Palace?
that was in that day. That was right after the Big Ben bell, because the clock is not called Big Ben. It's the bell inside that's called Big
What's
Ben.
the tower called again?
Bro, I don't remember. You know why? Hold up. I'll tell you what the tower is called. Like the Tower of London, or the tower where the Big Ben is inside of.
The Big Ben one.
I don't remember, but I'm going to use my phone to tell me that this is at, let's see, what is this thing here? Let's see if my Android is fast enough. It says this is the Elizabeth Tower.
The Elizabeth Tower. That doesn't sound right though.
No, it is, because it's named after Queen Elizabeth. The bell inside is called Ben. Big Ben. I think it's based off of the designer. You know, there's a whole Peppa Pig episode about this, right?
No, I did not know that. But speaking of Peppa Pig, when we were on the train, there was a family next to me because I don't know.
Yeah, we split up. No,
yeah,
no,
we did.
it
Shad
wasn't-
medical Bomar DCG Pat didn't want to sit next to me.
What it was, yeah, he stunk. Other than that, like, no, it was like we were long days of just crawling around these weird places. But
Yeah, sharing hotel rooms, really, really close to each other. I saw him
haunted
topless.
yeah, and
You did?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I saw Pat's hair.
Did you
Yeah.
get turned on?
Not as turned on as when he sent me that photo of Premi Jal.
that was a
Sorry, Pat.
that's okay.
I like shorter men.
I'm not sad.
Oh, fat face.
Yeah, there's a place there called Fat Face. It's pretty dope. I'm still trying. I mean, I'm looking at all these stupid things, but we're trying to find Premi Johal.
I took a photo of him in front of some like adult video shop and sent it to his wife.
Are you serious?
We gotta find Premi, as they say.
There was also a video of him. We sent this to Rosie as well. It's some restaurant or some sort of place called Choto. So I put the phone on him and I like zoomed in on Choto and then put the phone on Pat and he's like, okay, man, Choto.
It was a vibe, man.
Yeah.
I don't think I have the Premi pictures on this device, but I did have two phones with me that day. So
Damn, that was almost a year ago.
yeah. So it's coming.
How are
up
the
on-
pubs there?
The Scotsman was cool. They
Yeah?
had like photos of Dara Singh and Kuldeep Marnik. The music wasn't so good there though, Pat, huh?
How was the food and beer?
We didn't have any. We just, Pat, did you have a beer there?
No, I didn't drink anything. I think you did drink something.
I did have a beer, but I never ate anything. I wanted to, but we had just gone
like
to
pub food? No, we didn't.
Yeah, we had just gone to this restaurant, this Pakistani restaurant called Haveli in South Hall.
Yeah.
And they actually accommodated Pat's allergies. A lot of people were assholes. They weren't accommodating Pat's allergies. Vita Swami, those guys were just pieces of shit. But Haveli did. And
Isn't that a popular restaurant there?
there's a lot of restaurants
Yeah.
called Haveli, but when we went to Scotsman after that and told the kid that was manning the bar that we had food at Haveli, he was alarmed because it was halal food.
Yeah, he was pretty mad at us.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Why was he
Young
mad?
kid didn't even know who RDB was. That's how young he is.
That's true. He didn't know.
Well,
Yeah. So you're definitely not going to mention Sardulskam there because then you're just dating yourself.
Yeah, well,
So you didn't try any classic English pub food?
we did. We
I had
did.
fish and chips.
We had
Yeah?
fish and chips.
Yeah.
And like,
What was that pub? The White something. The White Knight or something like that?
bro, I can barely remember these things, but yeah. Here you go.
That's because you were lit.
There you go.
Yeah, there he is. Prem me jaw.
He is shorter than you.
Karma wala jaw to prem me.
Yeah. I think this is the one I zoomed into, right?
He does
That's
look,
the one,
He
yeah.
looks so fucking high right there.
Well, apparently he was sneaking off to.
He looks like a guy that would just stand outside an adult
was.
video store.
No, I mean, I said he was before you said adult video
No,
store.
no, Joel's the guy, man.
No, man. He was just standing outside the actual
Just a
venue.
creeper.
No, we went outside and he was just like, I don't know how it came about. I think we were talking to a few of the randoms that kind of remembered me from like back in the day or whatever. He's like, oh, I know you. And then they were doing interviews. He's those guys. I don't know if we should. Yeah, we can give him a shout out. Punjab 2000 and those guys.
Yeah.
And they had us in the entryway. So shout out to Punjab 2000.
Website radio guys?
Yeah, those guys. And if you guys somehow manage to hear this, because obviously I'm going to give a shout out to Baja and as well as...
Baja was a nice guy.
Baja was chill, man.
Yeah.
And he remembered me from back when I was more involved with a lot of the UK people. And he's like, I know you. And I was like, and Tarly Digital remembered me too. So that was kind of, I was like, man, like I totally kind of Homer Simpson into the bushes and you guys actually remember me. That's solid.
That's pretty cool. We missed out on his set though, huh? Tarly.
Yeah, we kind of got there. We did get there on time, but it was like right on, like these guys were opening. I think we were there like maybe half hour after or some shit. I don't know what it was, but we didn't miss any of the acts.
No, we didn't.
And, but yeah, man, no.
Where was this?
So anyways, the point was, before we do that, this is in Birmingham, in UK. The point was that we were around the entryway and then we saw Premi standing outside. Or he walks out and you're like, yo, there's Premi. And I was like, yo, let's go get pictures with this guy. And then I was just like, okay, da paji, music vadiya, photo khich liya. He's like, yes, come on. And then we took a picture with the guy and that's the one.
You barely see his eyes in that photo.
I was trying to tell him that I'm a big fan of his first album and we've been listening since back in the day. Chamak Jahi Mutiyar. It's one of my favorite records. I don't think he heard.
He was not coherent. You're not helping.
Bro, to be fair.
What do you mean I'm not helping?
Do you remember
You looked lit in that photo.
Yeah, but I mean, so did I. But at the end of the day, no, I wasn't lit at all.
No, we were not.
But you know what? Like, you remember ever chilling around like the nightclubs in Edmonton, like Joint and stuff? And you know how it was so loud outside, the music was blasting as well? And that's how it was. Like, we could barely hear each other because the music was outside too. But Premi was still, he still had the vibe look that you saw.
So you went to a concert in Birmingham?
Yeah, that's why we went to England. Yeah.
It was at a club?
What was the club called? The Forum. The Forum.
Yeah. And there's 2 forums there, but this is the old one. So yeah, remember we found some random ass other forum and it was like
there was a random
in the harbor area.
Is this forum the one that we went to? Because it was in front of that HMV, I think.
Yeah, it was right in front of HMV.
This is where I got really upset because husband and wife were fighting in front of their child.
Yes.
And the wife was like, I was like, oh my God.
Yep, that's what happened.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, that was our trip. We're just kind of randomly flowing into the reminiscence of it. But let me check something because I must also, technically, since I'm also running the board, I have to make sure of something. Yeah, we're good on that. But yo, honestly, I had to, you know what? Like, I had to make sure the time was good.
Manning the boards.
Manning the board?
So, just like our friend George LaRocque used to do.
Yeah, shout out to LaRocque.
Yeah, man.
I wish we had an enforcer like that still on the team.
Honestly, man, that's what we need.
Like a Cassian.
Not even, like, I'm talking old school.
Bob Probert, Marty McSorley.
McSorley would be great on this team.
Yeah.
It's just somebody who you would not mess with. Like, honestly, the closest guys that can do that these days, but they can score as well, like Kachuk. Like, we hate him in Edmonton, but can't knock him as a player, right?
Yeah,
or Chara, or players like that.
Chara's retired now.
Yeah, he's retired. Yeah. Or Marchand, who as soon as he went there,
you hate him, but you want him on your team.
Exactly, right? And I wanted Marchand at the deadline. I was talking to so many people. I was like, yo, if this guy comes here, it's going to be sick.
He was a stud during those finals.
He did so well.
Bro, man, he always does. He's Brad Marchand.
Yeah.
But then he went to the Dushman.
He did. that goal he scored was a heartbreaker. And then his mom started wilding out and she looks exactly like him.
Yeah, they look like siblings.
Yeah. No, does he have a mustache?
Yeah, he's got a little French mustache.
Well, you really can't tell because some of those guys can't grow beards like we do.
Well,
he's a typical French Canadian mustache.
Yeah,
like somebody from France.
It's pretty much the kind that there's a slang analogy for a mustache from Mexico, which is of the similar type.
Dirty Sanchez.
Jeez. I was just about to say Kuni Nusag, but yeah.
Kuni Nusag?
You've never heard that?
No, bro.
That's the goatee, the Monic goatee. Oh. Yeah, that's called Kuni Nusag. Yeah.
Kuni Nusag.
That's what they would call it.
It wasn't a full goatee.
Monic's wasn't, because it was missing.
It was just a mustache and a soul patch.
Not even, it was like a full chin covering.
Yeah.
Covering.
But it's iconic though. Like you look at the facial hair on guys like JK and Jazzy, I wouldn't be surprised if they just copied the facial hair of Monic.
Yeah, Pindaja too.
Yeah.
Yeah, Pindaja too.
Like they can't all be missing the hair from there. I think it just becomes a style choice.
You know who's missing the hair from there on purpose?
Who?
Malkeet Singh.
On purpose?
Yeah, he has like a full beard, but then he just doesn't. He just disconnects the much from the beard.
Show me. Google it.
I'll just show you here on this phone right here, which will be super large screen. Hold on. Let's type it in. I typed in Malik instead of Malkeet. Shout out to Malik.
You're trying to find his video, Tarina?
No, I've seen that movie a lot. I remember it. That video.
Did you make it?
Kind of. Not really, but kind of. I definitely assisted. I gave an assist to our bro, Gurjot Sandhu. So shout out to him and Malik. Check this out. He disconnected right there. Like, and you'll never. And
I think he can't grow it.
No,
there.
bro, you'll never unsee it,
Pat,
man.
search up the cover for an earlier album. Search up Fast Forward.
There is no stubble there unless he waxes.
No, man. It's like, look at this. Okay,
Like-
okay, check out this one. This one's Aadekla. Aadekla.
Really?
Yeah,
Is there a
bro.
5 o'clock shadow there?
It's bro, like Photoshop we hunda, right? Like, okay, let's go into Malkeet Singh fast forward. Check
Yeah.
this out.
I wonder if the gap was there right from the start.
No, man, I'm telling you, like he did have something there, but he definitely does a little bit of. You can check here. You can,
Yeah, he's always had it.
yeah, he's always kind of done it. Like it's
Really?
it's to create this little step. Like here's a slide, and then suddenly and then continues.
Huh.
It's like a K-Deep style. It's like something that was around in those days.
Interesting.
But if you look at his original videos from like, his first Nachgidevich and stuff like that, I think that album cover shows it. Let me pull that up too. Let's just do that. Well, it's so weird doing that on a podcast because people can't see it. But
This is just him singing live. I think that's the cover, if I'm not mistaken.
yeah, and it was just like 2-3 instruments. It was like a tumbi, harmonium. There was a keyboard and the tol. That was it. Nothing else. So pretty crazy, and it was live. Not to Gidevich. Let's see if that comes up.
And it has a song that made him Gordon Aloish Mirtada, like 9-minute version.
Yeah, here there looks like a connection, like a little bit. Do you guys see that?
Yeah, so maybe it became like the style.
Yeah, I think it's a little bit of a
choice.
style, but I think it's partially natural. But somebody who definitely does it on purpose, who we also saw at this event, is KS Bamra. So he does that on purpose. It's a style, like it's like a singer thing. I don't know what it is. I'll show you this guy. And
That guy was nice.
yeah, he's a
KS.
solid guy.
Yeah.
That's a video. I can't play that, copyright. That one's straight to Facebook. Let's go to images. You can see it right here. That's him like naturally, how he looks. Solid banda, right? And then you can see here he did a little bit of a what happened there. It's like a style, man. These guys do it. I don't know.
Yeah.
Anyways.
I never picked up on that.
Yeah, I'll show you one more picture just because it popped up there. It's super clear. Like, look at that. Like, it's really, I don't know. I don't know why it's a thing, but it's a thing. I have my thoughts.
It's a thing, yeah. It's just-
And you have yours.
It's a thing, but it's not a thing.
Yeah, it's a thing, but I don't know what it is.
This guy had it too.
Who?
yeah, Nakadevich Goka too. Yeah, he was inspired by Khalid Marik too.
Oh, Tupac? Yeah, Tupac definitely.
Remember the
If you ever read his book, it says, yeah, there's a legend in the game who really inspired me. His name is Kuldip Manak.
Do you think Tupac got because of Tupac? I wouldn't blame him, but the hero worship got a lot of Punjabis' asses kicked as they were growing up.
1,000%.
Yeah.
What?
100%.
I felt that way when Musiala was listing some inspirations. He's like, "Chumkila sune Manik sune pa mainu ta legend like the Tupac," and I'm like, it's like the Tony Montana worship.
Yeah, everybody used to have the poster and
Like,
yeah,
yeah, like I can understand you want to aspire to be like have his legacy to a certain extent, but like the whole like
But is it worshipping or is it just?
it was
Really?
like Punjabi's hero worshipped
Really?
Tupac. It was absurd.
well, the high school. Think of high school
Yeah,
days.
it was-
Biggie, not so much because maybe he wasn't as fit as Tupac, but they
Yeah,
did.
he wasn't as handsome, but he was more talented.
But then it always had to be like sort of the gangster guys. It had to be like Tharminder. They liked Tharminder because he was more like a G. But then you have guys like Al Capone from Scarface, as you mentioned.
Yeah.
Right?
And it's why men don't like Shah Rukh Khan, but they like Sanjay Dutt and Sunil Shetty and Akshay Kumar.
Because men want
I
to see.
don't like anybody.
Do you like us?
I like you guys.
Boss fit that we're good, man. That's all good. But yeah, no, like as a kid, if I had to pick a Bollywood actor, like during the early 90s, I'd be like, yo, straight up Sunny Deol. That's what I would have picked back then. In fact, I did. Because he's the bunda, man.
Yeah.
He's got like, and okay, maybe I'll give a little low-key shout out to Anil Kapoor, because that guy's much in itself is a legend.
It's connected to his chest hair.
He was really
And his
hairy
arm hair.
in the 80s.
And his back hair. and his leg hair.
His shoulders.
And his ass
were
hair.
just
And his palm hair.
Funniest comment I've ever seen on YouTube. He was in this movie called John Boz. Feroz Khan directed it, and there's a pretty intimate scene with him and Dimple Kapadia.
That's exactly what I was imagining in my head.
It would shock you if you saw this scene, if you haven't seen it already. But they're in the hay, they're getting it on. And
They're in the hay and they're getting it on.
Yeah, they're getting it on.
Explain
And
this.
Welcome to Alberta.
they're making love in hay.
And then some
They're
uncle in
making
the back
their-
is like, hey.
So are you saying they're fucking in hay?
Hey, man. Okay, so they're having an intimate moment in the hay, and somebody like he's obviously not dressed, and somebody underneath wrote, "Yo, that dude needs a lawnmower on his back."
That's exactly what I thought when I saw him first.
Yeah, he was really hairy.
Like it,
Chalo.
and not only that, the hair was thick and dark and all over his arms, all over his back, his chest, his
Yeah.
face.
But I'm a big fan though. Meri Jang, man, Ram Lakhan Tezab Beta, he was the guy. His Jodi with Madhuri was amazing. But we're just like digressing and talking about everything now.
Yeah. Let's focus back on. Okay, let's
yeah.
go back to the concert a little bit.
Okay.
Because we wanted to kind of little dive into it and make Pavan feel like, oh man, I missed out. I should have came. But I mean,
After that photo you showed me, I'm good.
no, okay, hold on. Let's whip out the phone again. No, we did some other interesting things. How many times did you take shots of hot sauce at that during that trip?
You what?
I took shots of hot sauce.
Well, you were drinking some hot sauce at Nando's. I think you were just experimenting with the flavors.
Oh yeah, we had to go to Nando's like 10 times because of Pat's allergies.
Why we?
Because I'm not a shitty
You know,
friend.
there's other restaurants out there.
Yeah, but I'm not a shitty friend.
He was like,
come on, man.
This guy is
Like when we started talking about this trip, I started automatically picturing.
How does that make
Nando's.
you a shitty friend if you go to a different restaurant?
No, we
Because
did.
we were together. He went to Lula Swami with me. Or sorry, Veera Swami.
He went to Lula Swami with you? What are those, South Indian hot dogs?
I went to Veera Swami with me. Dude, $60 butter chicken.
What?
Yeah.
Oh.
Convert that from pound.
Your love for butter chicken takes you places, doesn't it?
Is it love? I don't know. That butter chicken was terrible.
No, but the butter chicken in South Hall was not, according to you.
The Pakistani joint made it.
Oh, I thought I was going to ask you, Pat, you tried it?
No, they had something else for me, and I tried it, and they like made it special kind of for me. It was like on their menu. What was it called? Do you remember?
No, I don't.
Man, you would be the guy who remembers. I forgot, but it was like some other chicken dish, and they had like mircha cut, and you can see like a full mirch, like a jalapeno. Sorry. And so it was so good. I was eating it. I forgot what it was called, man, but they made it kind of custom for me.
Pat was excited. I'm going to
It
find a
was
photo
boiled
of
chicken and salt.
him. No, it looked good, man.
That would have
It
been
looked
better
good.
than some places would flat out refuse me. They were like, no, you can't eat here.
Goes to England and he's like, I can't eat anything here. Just give me some boiled chicken and salt, please.
There were some places where I had to straight up just say like, can I just get this and this? And they'd be like, we can't serve you. And that's kind of what happened at Veera Swami. I was like,
It
here's
happened there. It happened at that Kurdish joint.
Yeah, the Kurdish place.
I thought Soho Road was going to be amazing, but Soho Road is
No,
like
man.
akin to Alberta Avenue. It's. I don't want to attack our own city, but it's not the cultural like mosaic that I was expecting. It was.
It's
it was
been a
dirty
while,
area.
man. It was been a while since it was Soho Road. It was been a while since those.
Like
days.
now, it's like
People have moved out.
Is
that what it is?
Now you wonder like what kind of like person this person is trying
But
to
then
find.
when you look at the videos, like those old videos, and you see like even Apana Singhi dancing on the side with that, Soho Road song, and you can see what it used to be. You can kind of see it, and
There's a photo of how excited Pat was that he got to eat at a restaurant and not just chips and salsa.
yeah, man, that thing that looks so good right now.
That looks really good.
Yeah,
What was it?
It was some sort of chicken dish with like a curry. It was just like chicken,
Dirty
curry,
chicken, regular.
kind of like dirty chicken, but it was like the onions were a little more like bigger. They were diced, and so you can taste the veggies in there. There was like green pepper, onions, tomatoes.
What did they call it on the menu?
Bro, man.
Dude, he can't remember.
I can't remember.
I know, that's why
I think I
bringing up these
wrote it down in
questions.
my agenda. Do you remember what I said to the server when he asked about spice level?
Yeah, I do remember.
Yeah. Do you want to tell?
I won't say these words on the podcast, but you're more than welcome to say them.
Yeah.
Okay. I won't say, but BP. What kind of spice level? Do you want?
Oh,
Yeah.
like
And then the guy, like his name was what was his name? Harun?
Harun.
Yeah, and he tried to hold in his composure because he was very stoic, and he started laughing.
Yeah,
going to
yeah.
bar?
Puta carliga. Yo, I found a picture of it.
Oh,
Yeah.
of
Yeah.
what?
Okay, let me see if I find the menu. I can't remember what this thing was called, man. But look at these are the mircha, man. Like these green things are the mircha, and then these are like onions.
You didn't die
and
by eating
garlics.
that?
No, bro.
Were you afraid while eating it?
Yeah, that's what I'm going to ask.
Well, you know what happens.
I did have an allergic reaction from what we had at the hotel for breakfast,
For context,
I
Pat
had-
is allergic to everything,
which
Yeah.
we did mention in the first
including
episode.
water and air.
Yeah, including that for sure.
He has a card. Pat,
Yeah.
you want to bring out your card and read it?
No, I'm not going to read it on the podcast. No point, man. But it's going to waste too much time. But
That's
essentially,
another podcast.
eventually, every major allergen, I got the major allergen allergy for the allergen. There you go.
You took the card with you,
Yeah.
and most places said,
Most people said, go over here.
But karahi.
To the-
"Really?
Yeah.
Why is there 3 T's in that?"
Is it
there-
probably their last name?
no, it's
Like
not. It's
Mahesh
two,
Bhatt.
it's 2 T's.
Oh, it's 2. Okay.
Yeah. And then then it also says,
Oh, you got to eat some corn from a street vendor.
oh, yo,
Like
that stuff
Mexican
was
corn?
So it was better as desi street corn. So it wasn't just Mexican. It had the Mexican vibe. It's pretty much Mexican street corn with mirch masala on it. It was a vibe, bro.
You feel he's so happy
Yo,
that he
man,
got to eat
it was
2
good.
dishes.
I mean, if you count Nando's, which I had,
But he
3.
enjoys Nando's.
I
Yeah,
know. I like Nando's. You don't like Nando's?
I'm
don't
okay
think
with that. I
after-
find it kind
No,
of bland.
be honest.
But man,
Be
if you want to talk about
honest.
masala, we were at Nando's with this one person, and I in my life have never heard someone talk that much shit. Never.
Masala.
Like, you know, Bucky ਦੀਆਂ ਗੱਲਾਂ ਛੱਡੋ ਦਿਲ ਸਾਫ਼ ਹੋਣਾ ਚਾਹੀਦਾ, right? Like, oh, ਗਾਣੇ ਨੂੰ ਛੱਡੋ, right? You're just talking about everyone. And the thing is, the things he was saying, later, I realized a lot of them were the truth. A lot of the things were the truth. So he was like actually telling us what was going on, and it was just wild. But man, I've just
Who was this person?
we don't know. We don't need
can't
to talk
name them.
about that.
Yeah, we can't name them.
He was super kind to us, but I've never heard someone talk that much shit.
like a friend that I have over there.
Yeah.
Your friend that
Yeah,
you
yeah.
have over there
Yeah,
that
yeah,
was
yeah.
talking shit about what?
Well, you got to understand one thing in the UK, man. The dynamics of what men, what women are like the cultural stereotypes of just like guys, like you know how we're guys, is quite different the way they act and behave in UK compared to here. So in UK, they will talk about everything about everyone a little bit more liberally than here, right? Here we're like, you know, Mac, yeah, like why am I going to talk about this guy's business? It's his business, right? There they'll tell you everybody's business, but not lie about it. If they're going to say it, it's the truth. And technically, if you want to give it a little loophole of a pass, it's out there in society. Society has seen it. People have seen it. So therefore they speak about it, but it's not a lie. And it's not something that it came out. Everybody saw it or everybody knows. It's one of those, it's a common knowledge thing. But they're telling us, and when they tell us, it feels like gossip because they're like, you guys don't know this stuff. Let me tell you everything.
But that's normal.
No, it's a little extra, man.
I'm
It's a
not
little
used to
extra.
it.
It's
Really?
Yeah.
It was way.
But then takriban सारे ਜਿਹੜੇ ਮੇਰੇ ਦੋਸਤ they're white, and they don't talk like that.
I am fair skinned.
We all are.
we're the only brown people that turn red. Remember?
Yeah,
Yeah.
We're all pretty.
Your arm is
fair-skinned.
quite red.
Yeah, you know, I don't turn brown. It's either like pale brown, beige, or red.
Yeah.
We are in Alberta.
Berta.
Well, my redneck,
Berta boys.
my Lowell Garden, and
Berta boys. And now you have a Bronco.
yeah, I've
You got a Ford.
bro. I've been driving pickups and
Is it
lifted
a white
truck.
one?
No,
No,
it's
no,
the
Oh, you
blue
had
one.
to get the white one, man.
Yeah, the
No.
white one's sick.
No, if you get the white one, it has to be the Heritage Edition because it has the white roof.
Yeah.
Then I can Then I can steal something from Reddy Martin and have the cops chase me.
Yeah. The
you want
Heritage or
you want a
the
white
OJ
Bronco?
edition, the
You sure
OJ
you want a
edition.
white Bronco, OJ?
Yeah,
I
the
don't.
OJ
That's
edition.
where he's.
Yeah,
that's
that's
where,
what I was talking about.
That's where he was going with
Did you guys watch a new Naked Gun?
No, I haven't
So
seen
funny.
it.
There's
I
an
haven't
OJ
seen
moment in it. It's so hilarious.
Is he in the movie?
OJ Simpson's dead, man.
Oh, is he
Yeah.
dead? When did he die?
A few
Couple of years ago, yeah.
But
I don't pay attention.
I was excited for that. Leslie Nielsen is one of my heroes. And speaking of
Did he
other
get
heroes,
stabbed? Sorry.
no, I think it was age thing. I think. But speaking of heroes, though, Pat and I went to England to see Shin, one of the musical giants in just our coming of age, and we actually got to meet him too.
Shin is not a Japanese name, ladies and gentlemen.
No, it's not Shin Godzilla. It's Surinder Pravana, Shin DCS.
Yeah, and he's honestly, there was way more acts, but he was the one we went for. We did get to experience a lot of bonuses along with Shin, like
Dapna Sangeet Premi.
yeah, Alap, and so DCS, Malkeet was there too. There's a bunch, man. We're probably forgetting a couple, but DCS was the highlight, man. And yeah, we got to meet him and continue.
We did. We got to meet him. Pat went up to this musician, a member of DCS, Ranesh Bhutta, who's the son of the guy that sang Mere Lus Lus Kar Deyang, Nari Sangeet Party.
Yeah, I know Ranesh from Facebook.
And this guy was so kind, extremely talented pianist. He plays a lot of Bollywood stuff. It's amazing.
Yeah, his fingers make the sound of DCS.
No, pianist, like Adrian Brody. Pianist.
Of course, Pavan's good. We're 14 again.
But this guy, like, honestly, he was so sweet to us. And Pat went up to him, and Ranesh was quite excited, quite touched that Pat recognized him. And Pat told him that we're here to see Shin. And he just took us right up to meet Shin. And I see Shin walking at us when we go up the stairs to the VIP area. And I think I just immediately like touched his hand or hugged him. I'm not even sure because we were like so excited. And Pat would know. I'm not too sure what I did.
Bro, man, I was in the same state of
we were
mind
just so
as you.
excited.
Wow.
And he was still nice to us. And I'm like, yeah, we came from Canada to see you. Yeah. And then all of a sudden this guy behind me is like, you all right, mate? And I thought he was asking me if I was like drunk or sane or anything like that. And it turns out he was somebody that I've been interacting with online, Retro Singh, the Bhangra geek. The one that's always talking about like the history of Punjabi music.
Yeah.
Like who played percussion for excellency.
He's only known as Retro, even though he has a real name.
Yeah, shout out to Jotinder.
Yeah.
And he recognized me. So then he started talking to me, and then he told Shin, like, these are the guys that came from Canada to see you. And Shin was nice to us. He signed the record that I took. I have his first album on vinyl. It's a Hindi record with Runa Lela. Back when DCS was Danny, Charlie, and Shin. Told us to enjoy the show.
DCS?
Yeah. It's not Desi Culture Shock. It's Danny, Charlie, and Shin. And
I didn't know
he let Pat and I fanboy
for a few minutes.
Yeah.
For a good 10 minutes.
Yeah. He was cordial, but he was kind of reserved because he was in the zone because he was about to perform.
You can touch me, but only on my hand.
And then we went down to watch him.
Yeah.
And then we came back, and then he was way more chill, and then he kind of chilled with us, took more pictures with us. Even one, like, the lighting sucked. He's like, oh no, do it again. That lighting sucks. Or something like, that's not good lighting. So, like, obviously before you perform, you're in your artist, you're in the zone, you're in the vibe, which makes sense. But his performance was insane, man.
It was
nuts.
Like, he opened up with Dil Phir Bhi Punjabi, and just those opening hakes, like, you get goosebumps. And when there's that break in the song where they start like chanting Punjab, Punjab, right? It's just amazing stuff. But you know what inspired that song? The creation of it was Apna Punjab Hove. He asked Dave Raj Jussel to create like the equivalent in the UK. And then Dil Phir Bhi Punjabi came out. But just amazing stuff. He performed that. Pat must have been excited because he performed a bit of Ek Kudi Mera Dil Legi, right? You wanted to hear that.
Bro, the whole set was vibes.
Yeah.
I can't.
Achak Botal Darudi.
Yeah, man. You can't knock any of the songs. Like, he didn't do a slow jams, obviously.
No Baja Mere Kol. But speaking of Baja Mere Kol, that song was dedicated to his wife. And I saw her and I was holding the record in my hand, and I'm like, oh, I'll just go say hi, right? Not like weird or anything, but I went up to her. I'm like, hey, do you recognize this guy? I showed her the first record.
No, that's weird.
They probably but he's got blonde hair on it. And the thing is, she probably might see that every day. Maybe it's framed in the house, but I highly doubt that DCS fans are taking that record up to her because it is essentially a Bollywood record.
That thing ain't flying around in the wild, man.
So she was quite excited to see it, and she was very nice to us.
Yeah, she was solid.
Yeah.
And it was a good vibe. That was sort of I guess, our highlight, because that was sort of the nucleus of why we went.
Yep.
And then it all transpired well. But I mean, there were some bonuses there as well. Alop.
Yeah.
Alop.
They performed?
We met some acts.
Yeah.
We saw people walking by. I saw the artist's name is Sahota.
Yeah. Sahota's, he's not part of the Sahotas,
No,
for the
but
record.
he sings like Serge, though.
He does sing like
he
Serge.
sings like Serge. And
Surge from
Sahota's the
Sahotas.
front man.
Oh, okay.
So he
Hustle,
was...
yeah.
He was next to me while we were watching Alop because there was a break where we weren't together. That's when you met Tarly. I never got to meet Tarly.
Oh, yeah.
But I was next to Steve, and I recognized him, and I was gonna say something to him, and he might have thought that I was gonna be like some drunk idiot. And the only thing I said to him, I'm like, "Hey, man, your cover of Sajana is effing fantastic." And you could tell that he was so touched because I don't think he gets recognized that often.
No, and a lot of the new age artists, they're like see, back in the day, you would interact with the artists. You go to these things to see them. You would know who they are. You would see them in society. You'd see them on Soho Road. But like these guys, now they're all in their own little, like UK changed a lot more than Canada did after COVID. Like people are just kind of went, nobody's chilling with each other out there. And nor is anybody willing to drive out to see each other there either. And that's a weird analogy coming to Canada because they're driving out to see somebody is not distantly far. Like you go to Edmonton to Calgary is like going across the whole like Great Britain, right? Going even north to south is like going Edmonton to Calgary, 3 hours. However, the traffic there is horrendous if you're in one of the big, if you're in one of the bigger cities like London, of course. If you're in central London, that's a gong show to drive in. But I mean, so is Toronto.
You rented a car?
No.
No, I'm not driving there because
We rented drivers to drive us around in their car
okay.
and paid them per trip.
I just remembered Pat said when we arrived in England, Pat's like, don't be bothered by their English or something like that. Don't attack it. They're the ones that invented it.
Why would you say that, Pat?
I was being stupid, you know.
But it made sense like, every single time.
Yeah.
Like, you're right, mate. Like, I'm thinking that someone's asking me if I am sane or if like if I'm healthy.
You know, like Americans would commonly think like,
Yeah.
oh, we created English.
Yeah.
It's like, bro, English came from England, you know?
They're just being kind.
But you expect them to say, hello, how are you? No, you're all right, mate.
You know, but they cut to the chase a little bit.
Yeah.
You know, we're like, hello, how are you? How are you doing? There's three steps right
and then
there.
there's a pause.
They're just straight like, you're all right, mate. Straight to the point. Like,
Yeah.
are you good? And you're just like,
I get it now. And Pat and I, for like weeks, were just
Did it
sending.
really weird you out that much?
It did initially.
and then I would just message him every little bit after we came back.
Yeah, just like, you're all right, mate. I was really hoping that we'd pick up the accent. But Pat the whole time was calling me bruv.
Yeah, I was like, I'm gonna lean into this a little bit.
While we were on the train, when he sent me the bring me photo, I was sitting next to this family of 3, and the little girl was the way she was talking to her daddy. She said, "Oh, daddy, may I have some more tomato?"
Yeah,
I'm like,
she's-
it sounds
it's
just like
Peppa
Peppa Pig.
Right after that,
Papa.
Bam, 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 bam.
Yo, 3 brown dads and we keeping it real, with laughs and some lessons in the cultural feel. Grab a chair, take a seat, let's break the seal. This is the